Hey everyone, it's GM Rex here, and this is another edition of Q&A Tuesday. I've got 20 questions that I've been asked, but I'm only going to do technically 13. Actually, because I was actually asked 23 questions, so I'm going to do 13 out of them, and then save the other 10 for next week. So we're just going to get right to it, and I'm going to go over all of the questions that I chose. Let's see, the first question is, let's look at this here. I see you really enjoy video games. May I inquire if you are also a fan of board games / card games? If so, which is your favorite? Well, I'm into, let's see, I like Cards Against Humanity. I'm undefeated in that. 3-0. Let's see, what else? Monopoly, that's fun for me. Connect 4. Well, I don't know if that counts as a board game, so to speak, because it's, like, set up really weird. But, I think that's about it for board games and stuff. And now, let's see. Where do you see your channel going in the next 2 months and the next 2 years? In 2 months? I'm hoping to have, let's see, a minimum of 50 subscribers. Minimum. Maximum, 5 million. As for 2 years, hopefully I'll be on, let's see, maybe some TV spots or here and there. Maybe some commercials. They got those little Tube Hero action figures. I'd like to have like one of those. So yeah, you know, I don't want to be too big, but big enough where people can come up to me in public and be like, "Hey, it's you. I like your show," or whatever. And you know, just you know, they can have their picture taken with me, or if I'm vlogging at the time, you know, they're in the vlog, you know, just stuff like that. Let's see, what's another question here? If you could visit any place on the planet, where would you like to go and why? Well, I think Tokyo, Japan would be my first bet, because I've always wanted to visit there. We used to have Japanese exchange students come to our house when I was younger, and just the Japanese culture in general has always, you know, fascinated me. So I think it would be there. You know, there's a lot of arcades and, you know, just stuff like that. And it's a birthplace of, you know, Japan's just the birthplace of Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, you know, a bunch of cool things that I love. Let's see. Let's see what the next question is. What is one thing you think all your subscribers should know about you? That I value each and every one of you. It was about subscribers, yes. Each and every subscriber, you are all awesome. You're all the best subscribers in the world. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys are awesome. You know, without you guys, there probably wouldn't be a channel. I say probably because I'd probably do it anyways if nobody was watching. But the fact that you guys are here make it all the more special for me. So let's get to the... So, yes. You guys rock. Next question. Do you prefer Marvel or DC? Yes, it's okay to like them both, but is there one you find yourself more inclined to read? Well, I do like them both. Let's see, you know, I like Marvel and DC. I can't really choose between the two of them. But I suppose if I was more inclined to read one, I guess it would be Marvel. If you asked me this last year, I would have said DC. But Marvel is where it's at right now for me. Okay. Favorite pizza toppings, go! Alright. bacon, hamburger, spinach, chicken. Not all at once, but mainly bacon and hamburger and cheddar cheese are my favorite pizza toppings. I actually used to get that from Domino's all the time, and then all of a sudden, like 2 years later, after I ordered it like a million times, they decided to make it a regular pizza. They call it the American cheeseburger or whatever, something like that. And I was like, what the hell? Come on, you guys. You should call it the George Rezic Special or whatever. I was kind of bummed about that. So, yeah. I guess we'll go with bacon, hamburger, and cheddar cheese. So, alright, let's get to the next question. Did you have any imaginary friends growing up? Yes, I did. His name was Roger. He looked exactly like me, and he always got me in trouble in 4th grade. Not even making that up. Let's see. Oh, I skipped the question on this section, but I'm going to answer it right now. What influences you to be a better person and why? What influences me to be a better person and why? Actually, that's a great question with what I just answered. I'm going to say Roger. The imaginary friend, Roger. Because if I don't, he says I'm telling on you. But then again, nobody can hear him but me, so it's irrelevant, but it motivates me. Let's see. Let's get to the last question on this section. Oh, this is a good one. I like it because it's pretty on the nose on what my channel is all about. I see you have quite the wrestling figure collection. Were you always collecting wrestlers as a kid, or did you start by collecting another set of figures? Well, let's see. Collecting wrestlers has been something I've pretty much always done my entire life. I used to get them a lot as a kid. When I was very, very small, had a lot of Hulk Hogan figures, stuff like that. But ultimately, wrestling for me was a big deal because it was something my family all did together. We'd always, go in the living room and watch WrestleMania. It was me, my mom, my dad, my sisters. Sometimes we'd have friends over, like my mom and dad's friends, so wrestling was like family time, so I always still kind of watch it and all that, and, I like the figures because it reminds me of all that, reminds me of times where, simpler times for me, but hunting them down can be quite a hassle, but it's still fun. Let's see. So yeah, that was that one. Alright. How important are online relationships to you? Well, I was in, one. It was very important to me, but it wasn't very important to them, which was kind of a bummer. But I think in general, they're very important. If you can make them work, go for it. And if you really feel that connection with that person means a lot to you, you can make the time. But don't string somebody along if you're just kind of half-assing it. Basically, I know some people that are in online relationships and they make it work really well. Could be the people that asked this question. They're an awesome couple. So yeah, I think they're very important, and you should, if you feel like you're not meeting people in your area who just don't get you, there's always somebody online who gets you. They could be halfway around the world, but if love is real, it finds a way. So those are those questions. And I got 3 little questions that I'll answer right now. Favorite Pokemon? Well, my favorite Pokemon, I'm going to say Gyarados because his humble beginnings is Magikarp. You know, he pushed through and became something great. He pushes through and becomes something awesome. And I just love how Gyarados looks. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a Chinese New Year dragon kind of thing. You know, just the look on it, you know, it's just really cool to me. Least favorite Pokemon, any of the vanilla ice cream ones. Those just creep me out. It makes me feel awkward about wanting to eat. I don't even eat vanilla ice cream anymore, plain vanilla ice cream anymore, because of those Pokemon. Because I'm afraid that I'm eating a Pokemon, and I don't want to be a terrible person like that. Most annoying Pokemon. That is a tough one. I'm going to say Diglett, just because of all the jokes people make about what's underground and all the memes and everything, and how it talks, you know. Diglett dig, Diglett dig. That's so annoying. You know, it is a whack-a-mole Pokemon. And I like whack-a-mole, but I don't like Diglett. You know, they always say, oh, underneath it is... it's Pedo Bear, because that's Pedo Bear's dick, or whatever. You know, just stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, that's annoying. Just stop with the Diglett jokes. And I guarantee there's going to be a million Diglett jokes after I post this, directed at me. So, you know what, I should get an umbrella, because there's a shitstorm coming. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to be wrapping this up for Q&A Tuesday. There's another video coming today. What's in the box? No, it's not Gwyneth Paltrow's head like in the movie Seven. But I'm going to do that unboxing, and then maybe some other thing with it. Yeah, I'll do the other thing. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up. So like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook fan page, and I will see y'all later.